Today something epic just happened with Klay Thompson that exploded across social media and news feeds, and if you blink or hit skip, you risk waking up tomorrow wondering what was that moment everyone's hyped about. Because within the last 24 hours, whether on court or off, something shifted the conversation, something that's sending ripples through the NBA and fan communities. And right now we're breaking it all down so you don't miss a beat or get left behind in group chats where everyone else is already calling it historic, iconic, and unforgettable. Here's the full timeline. First, the clip dropped with Klay launching a clutch three-pointer that not only helped the Warriors seal a tight win but lit up the scoreboard, triggered instant reaction from teammates who swarmed him in joyous celebration, and sent ripples through Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok in seconds. Fans flooding comments with moment-of-the-year takes, analysts scrambling to break down the mechanics, and casual viewers suddenly drawn in asking, is Klay back on that legendary streak? Then, in a surprise twist, the post-game press conference caught Klay in a candid moment, smiling disarmingly, dropping insight on his mindset, revealing something almost nobody expected, and it's that off-court snippet that's now going viral and giving fans a whole new lens, because it wasn't the old Klay the silent sharpshooter persona. It was vulnerable, genuine, reflective, and the contrast has triggered a fresh narrative about his legacy evolving beyond pure scoring. Meanwhile, fan footage from inside the locker room captured spontaneous celebrations, inside jokes, even that locker room high-five sequence that feels like a highlight reel in its own right, and you'll hear the raw emotion, real cheers, and unfiltered energy that turn a moment into a movement, which will play and decode so you truly feel it, not just see it. And speaking of decoding, we've pulled quotes from social media that get right to the heart of why this hits differently. One fan said that pull-up felt like a statement, like he's telling the league he's still elite. Another declared, everything about that moment screamed legacy. And that same energy is pouring into highlight reels that are spreading like wildfire right now. So if you haven't seen it yet, you've probably heard the buzz, and this video puts the clip into context, ties it to his past performances, and breaks down the implications for the rest of the Warriors season and Klay's place in NBA history. We map out how this moment connects to his prior comebacks, his reputation as one of the best shooters ever, and ask the big question, is this just a hot streak or a statement of intent to redefine his career arc? But beyond the stats and reactions, we go deeper into why this moment resonates. Because Klay's story is about resilience. He's had injuries, come back stronger, earned ring after ring, and now this moment intertwines his competitive spirit with a maturity that not only rekindles fan loyalty but attracts new viewers who see more than an athlete. They see a leader, a mentor, a teammate who still has something to prove. Plus, we spotlight expert analysis from former players and scouts who break down that shot release, the footwork, the timing. It wasn't a lucky basket, it was surgical, and we explain in simple terms how it signals Klay's wrist is still lethal, his confidence intact, and his mindset razor sharp. And we don't stop there. This clip already sparked memes, GIFs, reaction threads, even parody videos by influencers. And we share the funniest and most meaningful creations while tagging the fans behind them, showing how Klay has transcended mere basketball into cultural conversation. By minute 422 we feature a curated fan reaction montage. 10 voices from across the country, shouting, clapping, debating. Some call it a moment I'll tell my kids about, others call it the spark this season needed. And their energy gives this video an emotional arc that text alone can't convey, so be ready to feel that chain reaction of excitement. Then we pivot into narrative analysis. This isn't just one shot, it's a signal that his veteran leadership is evolving, his role in the locker room is expanding beyond scoring, and it sets up a storyline where coaches and teammates see him as someone ready to wear more responsibility, mentor rising stars, and define the Warriors' identity as they chase another title. Then we lay out what this means for upcoming matchups, how opposing coaches may game plan around Klay again, respect his pull-up game, and how fans should expect bigger defensive adjustments on him, which ups the tactical stakes of every next game. We layer in standings context, where the Warriors sit in the conference, what this heat check moment could mean if it sparks a win streak, and how it ties into playoff seeding, and we even point to next 5 games on the docket, potential high-stakes showdowns where this Klay moment could swing momentum. Along the way, we pepper questions to you. Did you catch that behind-the-back floater before the triple? Which fan reaction hit you hardest? Think this is career-defining or just peak performance? Engaging you to drop comments, spark debate, and keep this video alive. Closing out, we connect the dots. Moment plus reaction plus analysis equals full context for why Klay is trending, why this speaks beyond stats, and why you need to see it now before coverage saturates every outlet and it becomes yesterday's news. Don't let the algorithm outrun you. Stick until the end, comment your take, share so friends see it first, and be part of this moment as it ripples. Because right now, as this story spreads, those who watched early will have insight, perspective, exclusivity, while latecomers get headlines and summaries, but miss the buzz and nuance that make this moment matter. So stay locked for timeline breakdown, fan reactions, analyst insight, tactical impact, and final verdict. Is this the resurgence of All-Star Klay or a one-off spark? And either way, you'll walk away knowing more than anyone else watching the highlights tomorrow. Maybe even spotting details everyone else missed. Giving you bragging rights in group chats and on social while the rest are just catching up. If you skip ahead, you'll lose the step-by-step drama and emotional build-up. We've laid it out in real time for maximum impact, split-second suspense, and that punchy emotional payoff. End of story. This moment is here, it's hot, and by watching now, you're part of it. Not just a viewer, but an eyewitness, a commentator, a fan with context, perspective, and the inside track details that no reposted clip alone can deliver. So don't miss, engage, share your take, because this is what peak moment basketball content looks like.